Hey everybody, welcome back. We're getting a real easy dinner put together right now. We're going to be making a cheeseburger casserole. So let's get started. Okay, we're over at the range right now. We're going to cook up some onions in our hamburger. So I have a pan going here on medium-high heat with about a tablespoon of olive oil in it. And to that, we're going to add about a cup of frozen chopped onion. And we're just going to let this cook down for about 5 minutes. All right, so we are just about ready to add our ground beef in. So I'm using a 90-10, so 90% lean, 10% fat. I like using lean ground beef because then you don't have to drain off a bunch of excess fat. So we'll put that in here in a second. I'm also going to boil a box of this rotini pasta here. I have a pot going right next to me, so I'll get that in, and I think these go for 10 minutes. Okay, our hamburger is all cooked up here. It looks good. Our pasta is boiling over here. We still have a couple minutes left, so I'll just turn off the heat on my hamburger here, and then we'll go over to the countertop and start assembling our sauce. Okay, so now we're ready to assemble our sauce. So I'm using one of these reusable 9x13 pans. I get these at Dollar Tree. I have put a little bit of cooking spray in here just to make sure that nothing sticks. So we'll use this, and then I also like to put it on top of a cookie sheet just so we have a little bit more stability in the oven. So for our sauce, since this is a cheeseburger casserole, we're going to start out with some ketchup. I'm going to do about a 1/4 cup here. Put that in there. And for our pickles, we're going to use a little bit of dill relish. Also use about a 1/4 cup for this. If you really like pickles, you can obviously do a little bit more. But I find that a 1/4 cup is about right for us. Just like that. We're going to do about 3 tablespoons of yellow mustard. And then we're also going to add in a, how much is this? 10.5 ounce can of this Campbell's cheddar cheese soup. Okay, and to that we're going to add a can full of heavy cream here. This helps to create a really nice sauce. So I'll just fill up 1 can here. Just like that. Also do some black pepper. And then about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'll just use my whisk real quick and get this all mixed up. All right, so here's what our sauce looks like, all mixed up. It's looking good. Now we can add our onion and hamburger to the pan here. That looks good there. And go grab our pasta. All right, so there's our pasta. So I'll give this a real good mix, and then we'll put some cheese on it. All right, we got that all mixed up. I did a little taste test and it tastes great. So now we can go ahead and add some more cheese to the top here. So I'm using 1 cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese and then 1 cup of shredded mozzarella. So I'll just kind of sprinkle this all over the top here. I have my oven set to 400 degrees. And this will go in there anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, or just until all of our cheese on top here is nice and melted and bubbly. Okay, I think that looks good. We'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, here it is, guys. It was in the oven for about 15 minutes, and I think it looks really good, nice and gooey and cheesy. I'm going to let it cool down for a few minutes just so we don't burn our mouths. But other than that, I think this looks pretty good and pretty simple to put together. And I feel like a lot of the ingredients that I used are probably things that you already have in your house to begin with. So I will put the recipe that I used down in the description if you want to check it out. Otherwise, I hope you guys try this and like it, and we'll see you next time.